I'm counting Jeep waves today. Let's count. Hey, there's one now. See if he waves. No wave. I got left hanging on that one. All right. Again, if you're new to this channel by some chance, Jeep people, we kind of do a three-fingered wave, your thumb and your two peace fingers. So it's like the peace sign and your thumb. Just kind of casually wave as we pass each other. Some don't participate, some do. So I'm going to have a little fun on the drive home here, maybe 20 minutes or so. You're going to see who waves and who doesn't. That is a Bronco right there. Don't be fooled. Just passed a blue Bronco, not a Jeep. It's primarily a Jeep Wrangler thing. We're not waving to Cherokees and Jeep Liberties and things. We're talking real Jeeps, you know, the Wranglers and such. Typically, the one with the most built-up Jeep waits to be waved by the lesser Jeep. You can kind of see it coming. If they have a big front bumper and a winch and all that, you know, which I don't have all that just yet. I might get that in the future. Anyway, you're driving with Shane now. Thanks for watching. It's now Wednesday afternoon, about 4:01 p.m. Heading home from White House, Tennessee to Gallatin, on the border of Gallatin / Hendersonville, Tennessee. Had a big day at work. Busy. The heat lately has been off the charts. Not so much the heat, but the heat index. The humidity has been insane the last, I guess, week and a half for most days. Today was a little less crazy. The last few days were off the charts. I mean, I had to borrow a knife to cut through the air to walk outside the other day. Like crazy. Never been in such humidity in my life. So here we come. Haven't seen many Jeeps. I almost recorded this morning on the way to work, and I thought, nah, I'm just not going to. And I'm glad I didn't, because there were almost no Jeeps, which is really rare. Usually 1 in every 10 cars is a Jeep Wrangler out in these parts. Yeah, maybe not that many, but it seems like it. There's just Jeep after Jeep around here. And this morning on the way to work, completely devoid of Jeeps. I may have seen 2, and that's just really rare. So I'm going to wave to every Jeep, whether it's bigger or smaller than my Jeep. Mine is kind of average size Jeep, very average size, 35-inch wheels, tires, and a 4-inch lift. Not huge at all, and definitely not stock. We've got to find us some Jeeps. My previous episode was Dawn and I drove to In-N-Out Burger. It was a long episode. Excuse me, a long episode. Yeah, In-N-Out Burger has opened here in Tennessee as of December 10th. It's now the end of July 2026. So that was 2025 December when In-N-Out opened in Lebanon and Antioch, Tennessee. Now they're open in some other places now. It's really great. Anyway, not going to overdo that for sure. I'm not seeing any Jeeps. You know what I have in back of my Jeep here, by the way, in the small cargo compartment behind the back seats? A bunch of driftwood. I collect driftwood. Got a frog in my throat here. Put the window up. Let the air conditioning do its thing. I collect driftwood sometimes from the shoreline where I drive up to certain places where I know it's at, and sometimes from my kayak. I collect driftwood, and I'm preparing. You see it? Well, hang on. Yeah, there's a Jeep. I'll wave. No wave. No. This one should wave. I couldn't see. The window was so dark. I don't think he plays the waving game. But I couldn't tell. That was a big Jeep too. When they tint the windows so dark, or the windshield even, like, you know. Sometimes I just don't. I don't do the wave because I can't see if they wave back. I collect driftwood for the purpose of art and certain woodworking projects that I am doing where I'm now using driftwood. And that'll be on my website, ShaneIrwinDesign.com. That's Irwin with the IRWIN, ShaneIrwinDesign.com. You'll see some of my current work there now, getting ready to put driftwood on there. So I keep it in the back of the Jeep as a kiln, a place to dry. So it does a great job in these summer months, just drying out that driftwood. A lot of it, when I get it, it's semi-dry. Some of it's soggy, very heavy and soggy, and it dries pretty well. There's a white Jeep. Let's do the wave. It's hard to see. I don't think he waved. I saw his knuckles on the steering wheel. I'm 0 for what? 4 or 5 here. Not a friendly Jeep day. Not a friendly Jeep day. They're just not waving today. Maybe they're too tired. Maybe the heat has gotten to them. Just don't know. So I've got driftwood in the garage at home. I've got a little amount, more than my wife needs to know about, in the back of the Jeep. Yeah. Don't tell Dawn. And Dawn, if you're listening, don't tell yourself. Yeah. Don't worry about it. I got it under control. Let me think, what did we do today? What I do for a living is, well, my main job is I work for a nursing home, and I drive patients to their doctor appointments, and I wait for them, and I take them back. And then I do a lot of other things around the facility. Today, I had to drive to Nashville to pick up one of our wheelchairs that one of our residents may or may not be back. So I had to go get her wheelchair. All we knew was it was at the 7th floor of St. Thomas, Ascension St. Thomas, and half of that 7th floor was the baby ward, post natal, what do they call it? Post baby stuff. And yeah, I was actually with a little newborn baby in the elevator and their handlers. When I was going up, I had to find a special elevator that would go to the top floor. And I get up there, and all the nurse gals are dressed in candy pink with their scrubs. I thought, well, I must be in a really special place because they're all dressed in pink up here. And yeah, I was indeed in the baby area. And they had to send me from one person to the other to someone finally figured out where this wheelchair was at. I got it, took it back. And yes, I stopped at In-N-Out Burger on the way to Nashville for my lunch. So I was just there a few days ago with Dawn, as you'll see in the video if you should choose to watch it. Not a lot of Jeeps today. I don't know what's going on. This is kind of mind-blowing. And it's not because I'm looking for them specifically, because trust me, I see them all the time. Just a very un-Jeepy day. There's a big dually truck all decked out, squatted. Yeah, the back end is lowered a little bit. Call it squatted. This Carolina squat. Yeah. Here comes a Jeep. Let's see if they wave. They got ducks. Maybe. I don't think I got a wave there. Here's a Bronco. Don't be deceived. It's a Bronco. I don't think I've ever been left out to dry by this many Jeeps in a row. Usually it's like 2 out of 3. I'll get the wave. Heck, most of them waved to me first. I don't know what's going on. This is the weirdest Jeep day I've ever seen. All right, I'm going to take this left turn. Oh, come on, car, you could have gone there. Do you need an invitation? Here comes a Jeep. Please go. I'm going to go. That Jeep is not going to wave at me. I'm almost surprised they didn't honk at me. But we generally don't honk at each other. They had a lot of ducks in the dashboard. I don't know if you saw that. Go back 10 seconds, you'll see. If you didn't know, a lot of Jeepers will duck each other. I've been ducked. Yep. So you go to a parking lot. If there's another Jeep there, you like it, you put a little rubber duck on the door handle or on the windshield or something. And people, when they come out, they find it. They go, "Oh, I've been ducked," and they collect them up on the dashboard. So that's another Jeep thing. It's gotten a little out of hand. I think it started during COVID, if I recall. I think I looked it up once where it started. It's kind of like a little spreading the joy thing during the COVID days. So the Jeepers now, I have no ducks on my dashboard. I used to have a couple, and I'm just, you know, when it comes to things like that, practical things, I have this saying. Well, you've heard of what would Jesus do? Now that I apply that to spiritual things and kindness to others, but when it comes to maybe how to dress or to have ducks or not, what would Chuck Norris do? WWCD. What would Chuck do? I apply that to a lot of things. Is this like a manly thing? Would Chuck Norris have ducks on his Jeep? I don't think Chuck Norris would have ducks across the dashboard of his Jeep if he were still alive. Um, yeah, he was a great man as far as I know. Um, Wonderful American, good actor, had a great career, great fighter. Chuck Norris. What would Chuck do? Sometimes I'm thinking about it. An article of clothing. I'm with my wife. We're at the store. She's like, "Yeah, I like that." I'm like, would Chuck wear this? Yeah. Chuck Norris jokes. I made up a Chuck Norris joke. Let's see if you like it. Um, you know all the Chuck Norris jokes out there. Mine is Chuck Norris likes his popcorn unpopped. Yeah. So he eats his popcorn unpopped. Just just the hard kernels. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Only Chuck. There is a dearth of Jeeps today. A dearth. Dearth Vader. I like the word dearth. It makes you seem smart. There's a few words I never use, but I know because other people won't usually know it, so I don't use it. I like the word compunction. Like I did so and so without compunction. It means like with an inner reservation. Like I really shouldn't be doing this. That's a compunction. So I almost wrote something the other day when I was blogging or something. I said I did this without compunction, and then I deleted it before I posted it. I think I said without reservation. Oh, what are a few other great words? Mulked. I think, how do you spell mulked? There's a Jeep. Let's see if they wave. Mulked. Nope, no wave. I haven't I haven't caught one wave today. This is extremely rare, you guys. Extremely rare. Wow, I'm blown away. And I'm the first one to wave today, too. Not one wave back. I'm blown away. My feelings are hurt. Not really. Not at all. Mulked. MULKT, something like that. Or CKT. Like you're mulcting somebody out of their money. Like a painter might continually drag out a job and mulct an old woman out of her money. basically milking them, but a little more underhandedly. Speaking of painter, I used to be a painter for many years. For about 25 years, painted houses. My wife still loves to watch me paint because I'm really good at it and all, and I'm humble. No, yeah, I pretty much mastered it, but I never charged enough. That was part of my problem. Didn't charge enough. Sorry, this is a tricky spot here, so I'm good to go. There's cars flying around the bend on the right there, and then on the left we got this long drag that you can see, so they're going fast either way. You got to really try not to get killed and get wishboned, or what's it called? Wishboned? Something? Yeah. Something else boned. Is it wishboned? Here comes a Jeep behind the truck. Wave. I didn't see a wave. All right, I'm done. I'm done. No more Jeep waves. No more. I've been stood up like, what is that, 8, 10 times? Have you counted? I have not. All right, I don't want to make this a really long episode of Driving with Shane. My intention today was to count Jeep waves, and we're at, I think, 0 out of 8 or 10, whatever it's been. I'm fully humiliated. Not really, I'm not humiliated. They should be humiliated. I did my part. Oh, I want to go on a Jeep run soon. A lot of us local Jeepers, Sumner County Jeep Crew is the part of the Jeep gang I'm in. Yeah, Sumner County Jeep Crew. And we go out on Jeep runs and get like 20 or 40 or 50 of us going down the road together. And we went to last time I went, boy, it's been a couple years. Went to the drive-through theater. We saw Shotgun Maverick. Yeah, at the drive-through. My wife Dawn was with me. That was a cool night. Before that, I don't remember what else I did. Not too many though. I've just not been involved with them much, but I'm planning to get more involved. But I did mention, now when the winter comes and we get the snows, I do get involved with the Jeep Crew. We have a Facebook page just for snow days, so we take all the medical people to work just free, just because we want to. We want to help, and we want to also have an excuse to go out in the ice and snow with our Jeeps. So that's what we do. I'm going to go up here, turn here, a little different place today. I made one of my recent videos down here, but not going there today. Well, I'm going to hang it up for the day. Thanks for being with me, and we'll see you next time on Driving with Shane.